Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here in the Allegiant Stadium for the Final Four in the year 2035. My goodness, what a season that we have had on our hands, but ultimately it comes down to these four that are still alive and kicking for the opportunity to play for the national championship, and we get things started with this battle between 1 seed Michigan and 1 seed Creighton. Although we just got the news that for whatever reason the crew here for whatever reason flipped these two teams around, meaning that Creighton is the technical away team in this game, but Michigan is the technical home team, even though it should be flipped. I don't know why that happened, and people are going to be fired for it after the season is over, but we're here regardless, and we're just going to stay in the moment and have some fun. But of course, we know what the deal is between these two teams. The roads here have been quite impeccable, but now it comes down to this. The road ultimately ends in Las Vegas this season. Hello everybody, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Commissioner Daniel here. Joining right by my side is my partner in crime, LSW Commissioner Pike, and I mean, let's just take it all in, right? We're finally here. How does it feel? How does it feel for you? You've been on this journey with me, basically.
Well, of course, I missed a good amount of the action, of course. But to be here in Vegas, it is an honor.
It indeed is, and it's an honor for me as well. Because, again, just to be able to host all of these games, it's a privilege. It is one of the best feelings in the world, where you can just be in an atmosphere like this, where the energy is just like through the roof, the anticipation through the roof. The student sections are buzzing like they never have, this season, and it really is the magnum opus of this entire season. And of course, I have my hot takes and I have my views and opinions. But in my honest opinion, this time of the year is truly the best in all of collegiate athletics. And so let's take a bit of a closer look at these two teams. And partner, what sticks out to you?
Well, we'll look at the team comparison here between these two teams. You got to look at the fact that, of course, Creighton being the Big East champion, 100 points per game throughout the season. I mean, it is a ridiculous amount there. But comparing these two teams, though, side by side, Creighton has more steals per game, but you can see these two teams are very much alike. The blocks per game, the assists per game, the rebounds per game, it is all too familiar. The thing is, though, is the three-point percentage in this game. Creighton is going to be really good playing off the perimeter, and we'll see if they take that into advantage in this game alone.
It could very well happen. And again, it's one of those things where it just depends on what kind of night these teams have, and ultimately what we hope for is an awesome night for just college basketball in general. Like I said, the pinnacle. We are here. We're at the pinnacle, basically. Of course, the one step above it is the national championship game, but we will get there after 2 more games, and of course, this is the one where we first start things off. And with that said, we are all ready to go. We're all fired up here and ready for what's to come in Vegas. Finally, we are here. And here's how everybody got to this point. It has been an incredible ride. Of course, starting lineups for Creighton: Jamarcus Vick, Stanton Vanilla Jr. in the backcourt for Malik Harris, Cooper Laws, Wade Jackson up front for them. For Michigan, Jane Ash, Zama Bohannon in the back. Front court, Oleg Zelikov, Vlad Golden, and Andrew Rodriguez. Well, we talked about a couple names in this game, but who are you keeping an eye on?
Well, I'm going to be absolutely looking at the power forward for this Michigan team, but also the power forward for Creighton. Those two are going to have an amazing matchup here on the court, and they're going to be the most deadliest of the 5.
Indeed, and we are looking at an interesting little uniform choice for Creighton. They have brought out their gray unis for this one. Not sure why they chose it, but it is what it is. And right away, the Blue Jays turn the ball over. Here come the Maize and Blue. Already out the gates. Rodriguez off the glass. No go. Rebounded by Wave Jackson.
Two things are going to be important when it comes to this play, or this game. Not protecting, just taking off the passing lanes and stuff like that. Playing off the glass and forcing fouls is Cooper Laza.
It's an and one opportunity here early on for the former Baylor Bear, but he can't get that free throw to go in. Throughout the tournament, he has had a little bit of trouble from the free throw line. But here's Zaman Bohannon, one of few underclassmen, or not underclassmen, but non-seniors in this game. Vlad Golden's not one of them. He ties the game up.
Right there is what I mean. This entire game is going to be depending on is getting rebounds off the glass. These two teams are really, really front heavy when it comes to size and all that. So playing off the glass is going to be their strong suit, and we'll see which teams can have more rebounds at the end of the game.
Golden wants to drive it in, but kicks it off. Jay Nash, ball way off. Rebounded by Wave Jackson, and that man has been all over the glass for Creighton. And whoa, what a pass in. Cooper Laza this time makes no mistake. Probably the easiest 2 points he'll get tonight.
Wave Jackson, Cooper Laza, what a 4 and 5 for this Creighton team. They were absolutely destructive in the last round, and they could be more destructive here in the Final Four.
Oh, but look at that. Andrew Rodriguez getting the offensive board right there and putting it in again. So all of a sudden, Michigan's trying to establish that, well, they can clean up their own mess.
Cleaning off the glass is a huge, huge thing you want to look out for in this game.
Oh, what a pass in to Wave Jackson. I don't know how that got through, but that wizardry right there, it was beautiful.
Partner, I can actually tell you why they got through. One of the players from Michigan stepped up to try and cover off Wade Jackson, but instead of a double up and backing up, he decided to try and push forward and try to get to the ball, and made a wide open lane. Oh, what a three.
Well, there you go, Michigan. One of the things I said, bombs away in this game, and there you go, they finally connect. Zaman Bohannon gets their first three of the game, but now Vanilla over to Vic. He pulls his own three. It's off, but there's Wade Jackson with the board and the easy dunk.
Michigan's trying to play a little bit of a run and shoot offense where they're trying to go as quick as they can, but they shot and go running all the way back. But rebounds like that is what makes them so deadly down in the paint.
Already the third offensive rebound in this game for the Maize and Blue. As you can see, they are very much so capable of turning a game on its head when they're able to play the offensive glass well. But right there, Creighton once again turns it over.
Yeah, Creighton's got to they got to clean up their mess at the moment here. They're struggling on defensive glass, but also trying not to overturn the ball here.
The zone look as they switch it around. Bohannon, corner three, way off, and they're not going to be able to save it. Creighton ball.
Yeah, a little bit of risk there, but he was already covered up by the time that he got to the ball. Yeah, so that was a contested shot completely. That was never going to go in.
Blue Jays have had a remarkable run in this tournament, and there again, intercepted by Bohannon. Easy layup, and he misses it. Never mind about the easy part.
Got contested right as he was trying to put it up, and it caused a little bit of a mistake by him. Major error.
And Marcus Vick rolls around through the contact, can't get it to go. Easy rebound for Golden. Hiking it up already to Oleg. Look at this.
Quick-paced offense. Michigan and Provo love to do that.
As the Blue Jays are so far in this one that are having the trouble with playing clean basketball for Michigan. So far, it's been simple. They kept things simple. That's how you got to do it. Over to Malik Harris. Screen set by Wave Jackson. Wants to roll around, dicing his way through. Oh, what a dunk!
Ooh, beautiful play there. They're just trying to fight for the paint.
Talk about a finish right there. Golden with the three. Are you kidding me?
Always those off-balance threes that somehow gets hit. But hey, 7 points, 3 for 3 for Golden so far.
Unreal shot right there. Unreal. Vanilla over there to Vic, but he gets blocked inside. Picks it up though off the glass. No for Wade Jackson.
And you see how you see how good Michigan's defense. Oh, hold on. Oh. I was gonna say Michigan's defense though. They've been playing really well. You see how many bodies they have down low. As soon as the shot gets made, already lining up. Look at that, 3 players already in the paint waiting for the rebound. Michigan has been so good off the glass so far in this game on both offense and defense.
They indeed have. Here's Jay Nash over to Bohannon. Oleg over to Golden. Is tipped away. Saved. And there it is. Creighton finally gets the takeaway.
Oleg had enough time to try to set his speed and make the shot there, but I guess he just didn't feel the confidence to do it.
Oh, fadeaway 2-ball by Stan Vanilla Jr. This guy has been an underrated player for the Blue Jays, averaging double-digit assists per game so far in their run. And there he is once again. One guy that we haven't talked about enough, but he should be. And what a play right there. Another apple to his name.
Hey, Jackson, man, these passes to him have been really, really well. And Michigan has been failing to try and cut him off.
Jay Nash, 2-ball goes, and we know how talented he is as a shot maker.
Absolutely he is. Those fadeaway 2s are almost up his alley, but this man, when he gets wide open or even a little bit of confidence and a little bit of fire under him, he can make those shots like it is the easiest thing of his life.
Pass over to Wade Jackson. This is his comfort spot, but he gets it to Malik Harris. 2-ball. Off the mark, and Golden gets the board.
Just Creighton's got to get these rebounds off the glass. They're struggling down low.
Oleg trying to work his way in, kicks it out. Bohannon now. Interesting guarding here. Nash, 3-ball, it goes.
And Nash is catching fire. Creighton's got to shut down the passing lane to him.
Vanilla bouncing off a body. Don't know what the point of that was, but here comes Golden. Golden, big slam.
Yeah, and here comes Michigan now. They're starting to develop a run here. Creighton's got to knock down something. But like I said, they got to get somebody down in the paint off of these rebounds.
Vanilla gets stripped, but Vic picks it up over to Vanilla, and he knocks down the 2-ball.
Yeah, good they're knocking down these shots from a very not close distance. Oh,
another 3 missed right there. I mean, Michigan is being aggressive here with the 3-point shooting, but it's been hit or miss so far.
And it's mostly been Oleg Zelikov has been doing the most of the misses in this game.
Wave Jacks.
A rare thing. Last season, though, he was really good off the 3.
Yes, he was. He indeed was. Once again, Creighton trying to work something, and they do. Bounce pass. Laza, 2-ball. It's off.
How many offensive rebounds have Creighton gotten? Because they seem like they've gotten none so far in this game.
I don't think they have, but a loose ball. It is still with Michigan, though. Jay Nash picks it up. Over to Bohannon. As this is turned into a sloppy play of position of basketball that ends up in Creighton's hands.
Just being a little bit too aggressive that they try and force it inside. At some point, you got to slow your game down and not be over aggressive. Oh,
almost stripped there. Vanilla corner 3, way off.
Man, it was wide open too. Just got to set your feet there.
Zaman Bohannon, one of few returners for this Michigan team. 3-ball, Zelikov pops it.
Eventually, one's going to hit, and that's exactly what Oleg Zelikov tried to go for.
The screen for Stan.
Wide open.
A good open look right there for Stan Vanilla Jr., the former 5-star out of Washington, D.C. Pass inside somehow to Jay Nash. Wizardry.
Yeah, you talk about Mr. Reliable on these teams. Though, again, Michigan spreading the attack. Been doing a really good job so far in this early game.
Vic 2-ball gets it in. I think he's got to get more touches of the ball because he has been deadly efficient in this tournament. Now Oleg pass inside to Golden. Nobody inside, but what a block down low.
Jeez. I mean, it was a great look, too, except Creighton was quick to react.
They were. Now Wave Jackson. sitting in the mid-range.
Gotta pass it out. Oh,
2 ball got it.
well, never mind. I forgot. Listen, not familiar with this game.
Everybody's got to re-familiarize with his abilities every game. Zelikov 3-ball, no. Rodriguez blocked. Nash gets it off the glass and in. How in the world did Michigan end up with points?
Again, it's right timing, right place.
It was a great defense by Creighton. Once again, one of many moments we've seen in this tournament where teams just have not been able to complete the play. But right there, Creighton gives it up again.
Yeah, just shutting off the passing lane there. They're trying to force it to inside. That was never going to work out. Got to think better next time.
Nash guarded by Harris in this zone look. And over to Vanilla. Inside. Zelikov draws the foul, and that's on Cooper Laza.
And that was a good read there of Michigan. Oleg was going inside, and I absolutely called it. They say, all right, give it to Oleg.
Subs made right here for both teams. And this is the first foul of the game by either team right here. As Oleg knocks down the first free throw.
Creighton, remember, first play for Creighton was an and one opportunity.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right about that. Cooper Laza. Yep.
Well, you can't say this is the first foul for Michigan.
That's right. That is right.
The first free throw for Michigan.
Indeed. Finnegan Hale enters the game for Oleg. Some other changes made. William Torres is in the game now. Here's Luke Fisher in the game for Vanilla Jr. Jordan Walker. Plenty of subs made. Hornecker, 2-ball. Got it.
And there was a lot of bodies around Hornecker, and he still managed to find a wide open space for him to make this shot.
Now over to William Torres, a sophomore on this team. Michigan's got a decent amount of youth over here. Khalifa tried to work his way in with a pass. That was a bad decision.
Yeah, I should have just done a reset there. I mean, the reset was wide open. They just try and figure out a new play.
Jordan Walker, 2-ball, way off. Somehow rebounded by Jaron Fields, and he'll put it back in.
Finally, Creighton with a big rebound.
Needed. This is important for Creighton here. Their bench, I would say, is a bit better than Michigan's. Hale unloads a 3-ball and connects.
Man, these big threes Michigan's hitting. I mean, Creighton may have more shots when it comes to field goal, but Michigan's 3-balls have been separating them so far.
Well, Michigan so far has had the more shot attempts, I believe, so far in this game. Dronovich, 2-ball, no go. Good rebound by right there. That was Hornecker, but can't finish the playoff.
I was saying more of they were knocking down their shots than making the shots.
Now here's Finnegan Hale. Pass inside, tipped away, and they're not going to keep it inside or in the court, and that is not Juwan Howard. That is not supposed to be Juwan Howard, and you're good. That's, man, that's tough. Imagine that's Provo right there. Now here's Lafayette Killen's way over to Bohannon, who's still in the game. Less than 4 minutes to go until halftime. Bohannon just letting this play develop, although not much has developed. But Jamarcus Vick reached in on him, and that's going to reset the shot clock. And yeah, Michigan has been strapping it from deep so far in this game. Numerous amount of threes made in this one. And it seems like their starting lineup is back out there for Creighton, that is. And pass over. Bobby Anthony, 2-ball. Doesn't go for him. He's been arguably the best sixth man in this entire tournament. Now it's Vanilla Jr. trying to work his skills on the opposition. They get it to Cooper Laza, 2-ball, way off. Wade Jackson with the board, but he misses. Now he's killing way over to Oleg Zelikov, kicks it back out. Anthony wants to drive in. No. Oleg Zelikov contested 2-ball. It goes. This Michigan team is making magic happen. And a little bit of a stutter there. We apologize for that. Tipped away. Still Creighton ball. That was close. Jackson 2-ball. It's off. Creighton. A little bit off balance in this one. Over to Khalifa. Khalifa draws a foul on Vic and is going to get free throws. And change is made, Vic. That's his second foul. So Drake Dranovich is now in the game for the rest of the half, at least. Khalifa, first free throw, it goes. Michigan has not missed a free throw yet in this game, as they are up by 9 on the Big East Tournament champs. And can't get that one, though, so can only convert 1 of 2. Here come the Blue Jays. That's to find something to make work in this one. Vanilla Jr. 2-ball. Got it. There you go. Seems like he's the hot hand in this one for the Blue Jays, so just got to continue feeding him. Of course, able to make plays out of thin air, it seems like. Bounce pass. Khalifa 2-ball. Way off, and it's rebounded by Jackson. Here come the Birds with Dranovich. He's just going to wait for everybody to even out the numbers game. Wolverines had it at that point. Dranovich bounce pass. Jackson 2-ball. No, can't hit it again. So within the last few games, he's been a bit inconsistent. Killingsway fouled by Dranovich. That is a terrible call. All ball right there on the block, and the ref still called the foul. And subs made as Wade Jackson's now out of the game for Jordan Walker, but Andrew Rodriguez is back in. Beautiful court here, by the way. We already knew that this court would be, here. But just to see it with action taking place, it just means more. And Killingsway only hits 1 of 2 free throws. Michigan also facing a little bit of inconsistency at the charity stripe, and now here's Malik Harris. Less than 2 minutes to go until the break. Pass inside is tipped away again. Creighton playing an uncharacteristically unclean game, and what a dunk by Bohannon! Wolverines are firing off right now. Vanilla wants to work his way in, gives it up. Pass over. They do a little hot potato with Laza. 2-ball doesn't go. Great defense by the Wolverines here. Oleg over to Killingsway. And over to Oleg. Wants to work his way in, put some moves on. 2-ball, Killingsway. No go. Rebounded by Zelikov, though. Can't finish it, but gets his own miss and puts it in. Biggest lead of the night here. 12 points. This has been really all Michigan in the opening 16 minutes. Pass inside for Harris. Little hook shot way off. They are taking horrible shots. One of the worst offensive performances we've seen from Creighton this season. Pass inside, finds his way to Oleg. Michigan is surging. Blue Jays haven't scored in over 2 minutes, and the shot clock is off. Walker wants to drive in. Big block. Here come the Maize and Blue. Oleg doubled up. Will toss it over, but it's intercepted, tipped away. Creighton survives that opportunity for Michigan. Walker off the glass and in. Still leaving some time for the Wolverines. 5 seconds. Killingsway just jogging up the court. Over to Oleg. 3-ball. Oleg got it. Unreal way to cap off the first half for Michigan. They're up by 15. And I'm still all alone here at the desk, so I'm just waiting for a partner to get back, but unreal what we have seen so far. Oleg popping off against his father's program. Meanwhile, Creighton has stuttered all over the place. This is the most vulnerable that they have looked all season long. And here's the second half. Michigan up by 15. it would be a generational collapse if they somehow lost this one. But they have everything they need to make sure that they don't slip away. Golden 2-ball. Speaking of it.
Oh my goodness, what did I come back to?
You came back to Michigan just exploding.
That is crazy.
Vic tipped away with Wave getting the 2-ball to go. Just stay in your seat from now on. I know you had something to do, though.
Yeah.
Oh, tipped away. Vic can't get it back to his own team, though. Bohannon drives in through the contact. No. This is a massive hill for the Blue Jays to climb. It's not impossible, but, man, a lot needs to go in their way the second half. Laws a 2-ball. Got it.
I mean, you want to say this. Creighton's got to get they got to battle more off the glass.
Oleg passes it out, but that was a terrible decision. Blue Jays can go on a little bit of a run here. 3-ball. Vanilla Jr. doesn't go.
That was a huge 3-2 to cut it down to 10.
Could have. Look at this. Rodriguez and 1.
Wow, that is the complete opposite of what Creighton needed, but Michigan, the aggression playing into their hands.
It's been one heck of a game so far for the Maize and Blue. They have been humming along. Vanilla Jr. avoids the attempted trap at half court. Bounce pass in, Laza 2-ball, doesn't go again, and it's rebounded by Rodriguez. The Wolverines humming along to a fine tune of offensive success. Pass down low, Rodriguez, pump fake, 2-ball, got it. This is a battering at the moment. Experience at the big stage makes a big difference at times. A good finish by Laza, though.
Gotta have a defensive stop here for Blue Jays.
Oleg, look at this passing in by Michigan. Oh, but Nash can't finish the playoff.
Yeah, that's a good way to start off something here. Just trying to find a way to build a run. Uh-oh.
Never mind. The Wolverines' defense isn't letting anything go into the paint. Floater does not go for Michigan, though. It's been a rough game offensively for the Blue Jays in this one. Malik Harris has to give it up. Laws a 2-ball. Can't get it to go again. 2-ball, Oleg. Can't get it to go, but he's been money so far in this game. And Creighton.
Oh no!
I have no words.
Major mistake.
Inbound over to Nash's. The Blue Jays unceremoniously just give it up. Andrew over to Oleg. Pass inside for Nash, and he finishes the play.
Man, Creighton was not looking at the ball. They just gave Nash such a huge open space there.
Once again, it is tipped. Michigan is everywhere, but this will stay with Creighton.
And defense has been killer.
Interesting passing here. Harris can't finish the playoff with that shot.
All I can say is right now, partner, Michigan wanted the redemption more.
Oh, what a finish by Rodriguez.
They want the redemption.
Talk about finishing a story. They definitely want to get to that point. Pick, 3-ball. Good 3. Need a lot more of those.
They absolutely do. Anytime there's a 3 opportunity, take it.
Two ball, Nash. Got it. Michigan's just firing on all cylinders. Creighton has struggled throughout this game. For Michigan, it's been free-flowing. Two ball, Laza can't even get that to go. And Bohannon cleans it up. Look at how they're moving. They just continue to move with pace. And what a pass!
And they try to double up Zelikov, but he was already looking for his next target.
Now here's Vanilla. And pass inside, Wave Jackson can't hit that one. They're taking contested shot after contested shot. Wolverines are handling it well. Bohannon, three ball, doesn't go. This Blue Jays defense has been almost non-existent in this game. Meanwhile, for Michigan, it's been there for the most part. Vic over to Harris. Back to Laza, another two ball. This time he gets it.
Got to stop defense here. You just got to go on a defensive run here where you're just blocking shot after shot after shot for Michigan.
Bohannon looking into Rodriguez. Kick back out. Wide open look. Doesn't hit it.
Oh, man. That was close.
They played that.
I don't know why he flipped off his man. I don't understand that move.
Oh, what a finish by Malik Harris, though.
Here comes the run coming for Creighton. It's a 4-0 run.
You hope so. Oleg doubled up again. Fights his way out. Driving in on Vanilla Jr. No, rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, here comes Creighton. Here they come.
Never mind.
Oh, no, major mistake.
Jamarcus Vick was out of bounds.
Oh, no.
Another silly error by this Creighton squad. And changes made. Golden and Laza exit the game for Hornecker and Bobby Anthony. What has been the main thing that Michigan has done right? I mean, they've done a lot right, but what's the main thing that has popped out to you?
Keeping the game on the perimeter. They're not allowing inside scoring at all for this Creighton team. And I mean, off the glass, they've dominated.
They have, and it's surprising because this Creighton team did very well against Oregon just last round. Hornecker can't get that one to go.
There's the reason why. Michigan, as soon as the shot's made, three of them rush right into the paint to get the rebound.
They're quick. Hornecker, two ball, got it.
Still a 17-point game. Still plenty of time.
Yeah, but it's slipping away oh so quickly. Here's Oleg. One of the best, if not the best player for Maize and Blue in this game, but he turns it over right there. Jamarcus Vick wants to work it in. Almost turned over. That was close. Two ball goes for Vanilla Jr.
They're still trying to make a comeback here. It's down to 15.
Here's Bohannon. Has to find a way to seal off this Michigan attack. But oh my gosh! How in the world are they making this happen?
Michigan magic.
Unreal scenes that have unfolded. Bounce pass in, almost turned over. Off the glass, no. Somehow rebounded by Vick, and he gets the two ball to go.
I don't know how Creighton kept rebounding that. There were so many bodies from Michigan down low.
There indeed were. Sometimes it just goes in your favor. Pass inside, like right there. How in the world?
Stuff can happen like that in March. It's only in March you see it.
Usually Creighton's defense would just eat stuff up like that, but in this game it's been passing them by basically the entire go around.
They're more trying to lock down the shooting from deep range, but they're leaving the door open all the time on very good inside passes.
Two-ball Rodriguez got it.
That's been their issue in the second half. Leaving the door open inside.
Harris over to Hornecker. Hornecker works in and misses. Picked up by Oleg.
And now Michigan can just eat this clock up
Kick out.
if they want to.
Oh, for sure. Nash 3-ball. No, but Anthony got it back and gets it in. This is a
He's the
drubbing.
only man over there on the left.
Yep, the zone defense didn't seal him off. Harris over to Hornecker. 2-ball. Misses again. Rebounded by Jackson, though, and free throw's coming. Six and a half minutes to go, just about, and it's not looking good for Creighton at all. But for Michigan, it has been a stellar game for them.
Oh, I did say it in the pregame show. It's not. Doesn't matter about the dog in the fight. It's about the fight and the dog. Michigan just wanted it more.
Seemingly the case. Seemingly the case, as Jordan Walker is now in the game. Here's William Torres. A few youngsters on this team. Over to Golden, 2-ball. Rare miss from him. And Creighton once again. When are they going to... That's ridiculous. That's the third time that they've given away the ball like that unnecessarily. They're just rattled. That's all I can really say. It seems like they're rattled. Michigan, yeah, they can just eat this thing up. Anthony working in on Walker. Kick out. Hale, corner 3. There you go. Talk about a statement. Creighton calls a timeout. And this Michigan team is just coasting their way to the national championship game. What a performance by the Maize and Blue. Well, I mean, at least for Creighton, they can say they were here for the first time, but, well, they really did. They really did show up like they were here for the first time.
Yep.
Question is, of course, how do they go forward? There's a lot of talent on that team. They're going to lose some very, very key components of it due to graduation. Cooper Laws, Wave Jackson, Jamarcus Vick. They're more than likely being drafted in the first round of the LBA draft whenever they get their opportunity. But, you know, there's an avenue. Laws a 2-ball. Got it. Meanwhile, Michigan, man, talk about just the will. They've been here. They've done that. They understand what it's like to win. Torres 3-ball. Got it. They have been unreal from 3. Unreal.
Man, I'm more worried of whoever they're playing because they have to defend the perimeter with their life against this Michigan team.
They brought their flamethrowers today. And their clamps. 2-ball Killen's way. No. There's lots of room for this Creighton team to grow even with their losses. Oh my gosh, what a block. Still with Creighton though. Here's Juranovic. And don't know what that pass was all about in the hands of Vanilla, and they'll somehow get 2 out of that.
Somehow get 2 out of it. I did not expect a double-digit blowout in a Final Four game like this.
Another three.
Oh my God.
They are going nuts from deep. Three-ball Fields. Doesn't go. That's another thing that's just made the difference in this game. Michigan is just basically hit any shot they want. Just about.
Yeah.
And for Creighton,
Anywhere in the court, they can hit it.
yeah, for Creighton, they couldn't really buy a shot in this game.
Oh my! Warm up the bus with just over. Just under 4 minutes. It's crazy.
Finally, Creighton hits a three. But yeah, no, the Michigan has this one down. I think. I mean, 21 points in 3.5 minutes is unlikely. Not impossible, but unlikely. And another turnover. Hale is just going to cap this one off. Big dunk.
Man. I don't know what really much to say other than the fact that I've never seen a dominance like this in a Final Four game.
And another turnover. Yeah, Creighton has just lost their bearings. And a big dunk. Wow.
They lost their bearings on the back half of the first.
They did. They did. That was a true shock to the system that they just could never really recover from.
And Michigan just made it bleed even more in the second half.
They knew what they had to do. The formula was there. They just they just continued to stick with what worked. And sometimes teams go away from that. Provo understands. You don't win games with a bigger ego. You win games with a bigger and better game plan. And emphatically, too, in some cases, even against some of the best. This doesn't take away from Creighton's season, though. This is a new high, and that was the buzzer-beating three at the end of the first half that you missed. But, yeah, three-point shooting has been unreal for the Maize and Blue. Just one of those things. When it's not your day, it's not your day. This was just not Creighton's night. Not at all. Almost turned over. Two ball is off. It's just not happening for the Blue Jays. But like I said, it does not take away from what they were able to do this season. What a block.
I know I can't say it on stream, but Garner, look at general chat of what I just witnessed.
Oh no. Oh, alley-oop attempt here. Two ball. Wow. Yeah, they're just making everything. I don't even know what.
Jeez.
I didn't even see what happened.
Just another turnover.
Oh. Two ball leg, and they hit 90. Ooh. This is unreal.
Wow.
You know what this starkly reminds me of? There was a, how do I say it? In Coach Witherwolf's first Final Four appearance as a head coach at Oklahoma State, he was the #1 overall seed, and they went up against 5 seed Arizona. They got destroyed. Destroyed in that game.
Oh my God. 31 points.
That's ridiculous.
Bravo. It's enough.
Well, now it will be because shot clock is off.
Unless he is like that. Unless he is literally the Dan Lanning of basketball. And he makes his team shoot.
I think if anything, it's going to be the players that decide that if they do. I'll turn over.
Oh,
But yeah, that's it.
wow.
Good season for Creighton. Oh, and one. Nice.
So it's not going to be a 30-point game.
Well, sadly for Michigan, it won't be. But yeah, you can just see they just kind of gave up, and sad to see because this Creighton team had an excellent season. They had a wonderful, wonderful season. These past 3 years have been very good to them, and this is the peak right here. But sometimes, for as high as you can go, sometimes they're just somebody that will just keep you from going up all the way. And in this case, it's Michigan. The Maize and Blue are back in the national championship game. Your final thoughts on this game, partner?
All I can say is that Michigan's defense is going to play the biggest factor in the national championship.
They truly boxed up this vaunted Creighton offense. They boxed them up, flat out.
All I can say is Michigan's redemption story just got that much closer.
It did.
The question is, who do they play?
We could potentially see a historic battle between these two take place. These two meaning if it is indeed the Spartans. But that is to be seen. As of course, it is already known that coming up in a little bit, it will be Michigan State and Xavier, and if my wits are at any at all good, I'm sure that somehow the personnel here messed up this game as well, meaning that like Xavier is the technical away team. Not that it matters. Either way, it all matters what happens on the court, but still, it's just one of those things that's annoying. But yeah, ultimately, we have our chance here at Michigan versus Michigan State, but Xavier is in the way, and we'll see if they're able to stop them. Folks, with that said, thank you for watching this game. We'll be right back for Spartans versus Musketeers.